we go. Bob Breezak looking the field over. We're going to send these guys loose. 63 riders, ladies and gentlemen, all going into turn one. At the same time, look out, Louie. Here we go. This is going to be one fun sight. There they go into turn number one. Hold on to your breath. Ooh, this looks a little tight. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, they all get through. I think one rider went off the track, but he made it back on again. No, he just went slightly off, and now he rode it back on again. Whew. Another very safe journey into turn number one. A lot of those guys were boldly going where no man has gone before. And now they stretch themselves out as the pack starts heading themselves up into turn number three. And my God, we're going to be settling in here to another great race. In fact, three riders now starting to split themselves away from the rest of the pack just slightly. We've got three riders going for the lead and about 53 riders going for third place. Absolutely no gaps at all. There's about three riders going for the lead, two riders going for about fifth spot, and then behind them, just no gaps at all. Turn number 9, 1 lap down, 7 laps to go. Here comes this mass of riders and machines. Here they... 405 out in front. That is going to be Glenn Smith, the Texas rider on a Kawasaki, and we got some Kawasaki money on the line here, so he's got $500 if he can hold on to that position. 105, David DeVoe on a Honda running in second spot. In third spot, 816. That's going to be Joe Brett Williams on a Honda. And running in fourth spot, that's Earl Roloff on a Kawasaki. And in fifth spot, 116, Art Kawaguchi. A good ride by Art Kawaguchi up there on a Honda, running there in fifth. Ryder kicking up some dust up there in turn number 3. He rode it off and then got back on the track again. And look at the situation now. It still remains the same. Instead of 3 riders going for the lead, now it's 5 riders going for the lead. And remember, Roloff's right in the middle of all that. It's 6 riders going for the lead. Here I thought I could kick back and relax with these last 3 races, and these are starting to turn out to be the closest races of the day. These are incredible as they head into turn number 8. Here they come out of turn number 9. It is now David DeVoe now is out in front. David DeVoe is now leading as they head into turn number 2. Sorry, Joe Williams running in second spot. Glenn Smith, the Texas rider, now is back in third. Roloff still in fourth spot, and that is Mike Graves running in fifth. There's still 6 riders up there battling for the lead. Any one of those 6 can take it. And then behind them, there's about 8, 9 riders going for that 8th, 9th spot. This is just incredible. This is what happens when you get 63 riders out here. It gets pretty hectic. But boy, puts in for a good race. No, one of your leaders is down over there in 5. He slides it out. He's up and okay and running away from his motorcycle. But that was one of your leaders, ladies and gentlemen, down and out of the race. Right now, Earl Roloff in fourth spot, trying to pick these guys off one at a time, and it's going to be tough to do. Boy, 105 starting to pull away. DeVoe starting to pull away now a little bit. Roloff in third spot. Roloff on the Kawasaki. The other two guys on Honda. Joe Williams is in second. Mike Gray's back in fifth, unofficially. We were wondering if that was him that went down up there in 5. He was one of the leaders, and he was the one that went down. He's up and all right and sitting over on the embankment. And it's good to see that he's okay, but that was Mike Graves that went down over there. That was one of your leaders. Okay, that kind of separates them a little bit, but still, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys still going for that lead up there as they go to the top of the hill. This is a Kawasaki-sponsored event. Your leader's on a Honda, Roloff, now with $300 in his pocket, going to try and get up to $500 if he can take over the lead. Roloff now in second spot. Looks like it's Honda, Kawasaki, and then two Hondas running 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. Oh, we got a pass for the lead, and Roloff just took over the lead, going into turn number 2. And look at the ladies guy. Evidently something must have happened to the leader. He's dropped down into third. We got a mechanical problem with your leader. David DeVoe, the rider out of Sebastopol, California. David DeVoe, I believe that's up in Northern California, isn't it? Sebastopol? It's up in Northern California, and he just now has a mechanical problem, and he's slowing down. Roloff, which is blew by him, and then second place blew by him, so that was the name of that to it. And now, once again, Roloff in the position we're used to seeing him in, out in front. Down the back straight they go. It's Roloff in second spot. It is now... is 105. That is, well, DeVoe now running, I think he's dropped back to third now. In fourth spot, it's 816, Joe Brett Williams. And then in fourth spot, 116. That's Art Kawaguchi. That's a great ride by Art Kawaguchi. Here they come down the first straightaway. Now, okay, so it's Roloff out in front. Then comes Williams in second. In third, DeVoe. In fourth spot, it's Kawaguchi, and a fine ride by the Japanese rider. In fifth spot, it's Lee Schertz. In sixth spot, it's Alan Fernandez working his way up in sixth. In seventh spot, 283. That is Peter Smith. In eighth spot, 424. John Thomas Litzy doing a good job up there in the 8th spot. And in 9th spot is bike number 969. I believe that's probably Mike Gillies. So let's find out who 969 is. It's Jerry Ernst. Jerry Ernst up there in 9th position. A good ride by Jerry Ernst. Didn't he have an accident here, I think, 2 months ago? Okay. I'll tell you, it's Roloff out in front, but I'll tell you, Roloff's got to lead, but this Joe Brett Williams guy is hanging on to him. Roloff out in front. Joe Brett Williams, we're going to find out where he's from, running in second spot. I would say for 63 riders out here, this race has been very orderly, one of the more orderly races out here, and it's been a good race. No untoward incidents at all, and we're coming down to the end of it right now with Roloff leading. And a new rider as far as Willow Springs is concerned here on the Honda, Joe Brett Williams running in second spot. The guy's from Santa Rosa, California, that's up north. He's a new rider for down here. So Joe Brett Williams from Santa Rosa running in second spot. We kind of more or less have a North-South Californian Civil War out here. Roloff representing the South, Joe Brett Williams representing the North, and he's hanging tough on the most winningest rider in club history. He's hanging in there. This is a good ride put in by Lee Schertz out here. This is his first race on a white plate. He's been a rookie for a long time, and now he's finally transferred into a white plate and having a good ride out here on that bike. 21X. There goes Roloff by the start finish. Look at this. Joe Brett Williams hanging tough in second spot. We're going to follow this action all the way around the track right now. I want to see if this Williams guy has got anything left in him. Maybe he can put a move on the veteran Roloff. Let's take a look. Earl Roloff's father's up here seems to think that Earl's slowing down a little bit. Maybe some problems with the engine. It may be Joe Brett Williams' day after all. We're going to find out if the Santa Rosa Riders got anything left in him as they come up on some lap traffic between 2 and 3. They come up on the lap traffic, they brake hard, and Roloff's around him. And Brett Williams now trying to find his way around the lap rider. Oh, he gets stuck behind him between 3 and 4. And goes around him on the outside, going into 5, but that's going to hurt. That, I think, definitely was the race right there. Roloff looking for $500 to put in his pocket. He'll go home with about $1,300 if he can hang on to this today. There they go down the back straightaway. Between 2 lap riders, and that's hurting him a little bit because the Williams is coming up on him, and now they're in a lot of traffic. Oh, that just ruined Williams' race right there. He had to slow up for some lap traffic, and that did him in right there. So Roloff's going to take the win. Coming out of turn number 9, Roloff's going to get the win, the $500 on the Kawasaki. Joe Brett Williams puts in a great ride on the Honda, coming down here for second spot, 8:16. A good ride by Williams. And for getting third, 105, DeVoe, the rider from San Sebastopol, California. I want to mention down in the snack bar right now, we have light beer, and it's on sale. Three light beers for $1. So you might want to go down and take advantage of that. 3 light beers for $1. Only light beers, though. Remember, these are light beers.